Well, I had a eventful morning. Um, I was sitting here, we're looking at predict when, trying to figure out when I was going to leave this week to Gloucester. And I heard this big bang and thought, what the heck fell over? I was like, God, I didn't have anything that would fall over up there. And I thought, well, did something come off the mast? Did a line break? What happened? And so I jumped up, and as I was going to the companionway, I noticed this white object through the port light, and it had a bowsprit on it. And I'm like, okay, that's a boat. What's a boat doing up against my boat? And it was on the port side. And I got out there, and I finally, that guy came out from behind. He wasn't up on his boat, but he came up around to the bow, and he said the anchor broke loose or let go or didn't set or something like that to effect. And he proceeded to tell me that he said, you need to check your shrouds, you need to check your rigging there and make sure, especially the middle one, make sure it's okay, because I kind of grabbed across it. So and so he did. He had hit the port side and dragged himself across the whole length of my boat, almost up to about where I saw him, which was past midship. So I got him pushed off, and he was in reverse, backing up, and then went to kind of talk to me, and then he was just coming right back at me again. So the current was coming, pushing him towards me. Wasn't the wind, but it was evidently the current. And he said that, like, again, he said that the anchor broke free. And it was really surprise to me, because I was like, there was nobody out there this morning. Nobody was anchored, and I was the only one in the anchorage. So he's from here. It was a white Grady Islander 27, which is a power boat. And I'm 34 feet. He's 27 feet. And, I don't know how much weight he weighs. I mean, my boat didn't really move. I just heard the noise. And it was like, okay, what is that? So, but anyways, he was real nice about it. I got all the information from him. He has the same insurance I have. We have the same company for insurance. And so like I said, I got all his information, and then I decided to call the harbor here at Onset, the harbor master, and then they told me to call the environmental police, which handles incidents out here. So I went ahead and did that. I called them, and they got back to me, and that was Officer Quinn. And basically, I just wanted a report. I went out there and looked. There didn't appear to be any damage to what I can see. I got in the dinghy and checked it. The current was real strong, so it was really hard for me to check it with the dinghy, but I did the best I could, looking, and I did film it. And I do need to check the rigging further up. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow when it's a little warmer, a little bit lighter, so I can use the phone and zoom in on it and check the point where the middle rigging, which is the lower shroud, and check that. And the stanchions all look good. Didn't rip anything out as far as that was concerned. Rubber rail, tow rail, that all looks kind of good. I mean, you can see where there's a new little rub, but no gouging in or anything like that, which is good. When he went to go leave, of course, his anchor is right across, his line is across my anchor. So he had to go across my anchor chain to the other side. And then it was hooked for a minute. And then he finished pulling it up. as he went further away from the boat on the starboard side, he managed to break free and was able to pull up his anchor. And it was a Danforth anchor, but it's only on line. It was all rope. There was no chain, no lead off with any chain or cable, which you should have, because that is what really sets that anchor. So, yeah. So I'm glad that nothing really bad had happened out of it so far that I know of. And everybody's okay. And just kind of scared me for a minute. But yeah, we're good. So I just wanted to update you on that. And we survived. Pacific Seacrafts, they're a tough they're a tough boat. They really are. They're a tough boat. And so she shows how tough she is. She got, hit by a boat. So but anyways, I'll catch you later. And like I said, just wanted to update you all on that. And I'm still trying to feel how I feel about everything. Little nerve-wracking, but I'll be okay. All righty. Bye, and love you. Thanks for watching.